Hi, everybody. Well, we thought we'd let you know of some shows that we are currently watching that might interest you. Something a little out of the ordinary, maybe, or something you might not have thought about it, and give our reasons why we're watching it. Right after this. Like it's great, but I mean, but okay, Paul. What animated show are you watching?
what cartoons is Paul watching now?
Currently, it's actually not animated.
Really?
One day, we found out about this thing called Tubi. It's an app, and it's like Netflix for all the crappy stuff. And you get all these movies and TV shows for free.
Okay.
And we started watching The Dead Zone, which is based on a Stephen King novel.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason we started watching that is because when my wife came over from Europe, she didn't know English, but she was starting to read this book to try to learn English. Okay, so that was our connection to it. And so there was a movie, and then a series. I'm watching the series. Don't know anything about the movie. In fact, I've recently gotten word that somebody who has seen the movie, or maybe read the novel, doesn't really like the series because it's a little bit different.
Okay.
The series itself, Anthony Michael Hall. You remember him?
Mm-hmm.
I think Breakfast Club,
Yep.
the blonde nerd. He, from a little boy, has this part of his brain that's active that nobody else has active. And he can touch things, and he can have visions of the future or the past.
Right. I mean, I do that all the time, but okay.
So it's, if you've liked Quantum Leap, like I think it's Scott Bakula in that.
Mm-hmm.
If you liked that series back in the day, you're going to like this, because in his visions, he is often thrust into that situation, becoming the character he's seeing through their eyes. Although his visions have, they're all different kinds of visions that he has, and you have to figure out what's going on. It's a mystery.
Okay. The Dead Zone on Tubi.
On Tubi. You can watch it.
I might check that out.
There's 5 seasons, and it's very light viewing.
I can pull that up on my Roku?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll check that out.
And I'm having just really no woke in it. It's just really nice, normal viewing of a mystery.
Okay.
Okay. What else are you watching?
It's just, that's the only thing before that we were watching lots of animated things.
Yeah. Cartoons.
So there's nothing out there interesting you right now at all?
Well,
And-
I guess other than the stuff that we have to watch.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about Game of Thrones and Lord of the
We're
Rings.
watching the modern day stuff. Before that, we were watching whatever Marvel had on before that, and anime.
Okay.
Right.
No, so you're not watching anything other than
Just Dead Zone right now.
Dead Zone right now. All right, Mark. How about you?
Okay. Still watching Survivor. I'm on season, I think,
100?
28.
But are you having a good time watching it? Or are you just watching it because this is what you do?
I have to watch it now. Okay, before I started watching this, like a year ago, I'd never seen an episode, and so I've started it, season 1, episode 1, and I've been working my way through it, and now I'm on season 28. I'm committed. Like, I just watched season 28, episode 3, and there's like 40 seasons or something like that, so I'm kind of committed. Right, I'm over halfway there. So,
but it's a reality show. You can't be committed to it. There's no end point.
right. Well, until it ends. Right. So,
You know when it's ended? After episode 1, season 1.
no. But I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm liking seeing the challenges and seeing the social dynamics and the politics in the show.
The written scripts.
Well, I mean, some of it is
Highly scripted.
some of it I feel like situations are scripted, but the reactions and stuff are usually legit. It looks like.
All right.
So that I'm also watching Alone. Have you ever seen Alone?
I describe it, maybe.
Like, it's another survival type show, but what they do is they drop 10 people off on a remote part of the planet, right? And you got 10 items, like from a list that they've you can choose, like a flint and steel type thing or a sleeping bag. Like, these are your items. They drop you off somewhere deadly, and last person out wins like $500,000 or whatever it is. And so, but you can literally die. Like there's grizzlies around you. Yeah, yes.
Can't.
You are the cameraman. Like you have the camera equipment. They drop it off with you. Do your best. You have a radio that you can call out. If you need to get out, you got a radio, and they'll come and get you. But otherwise, you're on your own. It's really entertaining.
Call me a skeptic, but all those reality shows, I'm pretty sure that they're all pretty much fake.
This one is legit. It's legit. You watch one episode, you'll understand.
People thought, what was that, Pawn Shop or Pawn Wars? Or
Yeah.
People thought
Okay.
that was legit.
The lockers, storage
Wars.
lockers,
Yeah.
storage wars. Yeah. So there's that.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, there is no crew there. You're dropped off. You hold the camera when you're talking to the. It's like Don doing his YouTube channels. There's no one there to help you.
Mm-hmm.
You're on your own.
Okay.
And I was at the dentist the other day, and my dentist is kind of like a luxury dentist, right? So you lay back in the chair. The chair, the dental chair, is a massage chair, right? It also has like the vibrating feature. There's Netflix on the ceiling. You can choose what you want. And I was going through their Netflix, and I found Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with
Trains, planes, and automobiles.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Trains, planes.
You know the movie.
Steve Martin.
Steve
yes.
Martin, yeah, and John Candy, and the dental hygienist had to take a break because there was a point in that movie that I was laughing so much that it was just I had to take a break.
The pillows?
Was it the pillows? It might have been the pillows. It was around that time in the movie, but there was something that was said that I couldn't contain it anymore. So just revisiting some of those old classic movies sometimes is really, really good to do. That's all.
While you're in your luxury dentist chair.
Well, while you're in your luxury dentist chair, that's right.
Okay. I'm actually watching stuff you guys might want to watch. Not Survivor. Okay. I remember when this series came out, Billions. And it was with Paul Giamatti?
Giamatti?
And I went and I said, I like him as an actor. It's a television series. It's about high finance and, hedge funds and stuff like this.
Sounds intriguing.
But I said, yeah, I want to watch that. And I never, ever did turn it on. And I was on my cruise ship recently, and there was no internet. And I was trying to get a video up, and it was taking forever. And so I just turned on and I saw Billions. So I watched episode 1. And now I'm hooked.
Okay.
So much so that I now have the whole series. There's 6 seasons so far. I'm on season 4. I just got back from my cruise last week. I'm now on season 4. It's so good that at night, I start watching it around 8 o'clock. And at around 2 in the morning, I'm like this. But I don't want to go to sleep because I want to know what happens next. Okay. It's that good. And there's guest stars. John Malkovich stars in it. Malin Ackerman shows up in the series as the wife. It's a really intriguing show. The characters are really good. And you can see where...
Is this kind of like Don likes courtroom dramas?
No. You think you know what's going on? That they're trying to backstab each other, like they're competitors against each other. And what you think is going through, because it happened in other episodes that it worked, and it turns out it's a complete trap by the other person. And it's so well done that you don't see it coming. And there's very few shows that I don't see the stuff coming.
Okay.
Right? Ahead of time.
Well, at least there's very few that you admit not seeing it coming.
No, a movie's horrible. You normally see it coming. But in this, there was one, I think it was season 2, the ending cliffhanger of season 2, I didn't see coming at all. And that was amazing to me.
Okay.
Okay? Next, I used to watch a little bit of The Good Wife, because it was a lawyer show and everything. Sort of, that series ended, and they had a spin-off called The Good Fight with different one character from the other show and a couple that carried over. And I started watching that recently, and I'm enjoying it. It's a good courtroom drama, has back and forth, the characters are intriguing, good stories about law, and the backstabbing between lawyers and stuff like this as well.
If it's not Boston legal, I don't care about courtroom dramas.
You say that, but I'm the one who made you watch Boston Legal.
In fact, the best courtroom drama I've seen is She-Hulk.
Yeah. Most authentic, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay, what's one show that you haven't seen that you know you really should because you know you'll like it?
Suits. Like I've seen
about five seasons.
I've seen about the first season, and I was enjoying it. Right? Like I kind of liked the camaraderie and the relationships, but I just never continued to watch it. Shows like that I do enjoy, but I just never get around to.
I should probably watch The Sopranos. Never watched The Sopranos.
I've never seen The Sopranos.
Breaking Bad. Never watched Breaking Bad.
Oh, I saw that. You should watch that.
You know, what was
The fact that you haven't seen Breaking Bad is a tragedy.
What is it? Sons of Anarchy.
I've never seen that.
I haven't seen that. So these are all great shows. People tell us. I just haven't had time to watch them.
I should watch The Orville. Haven't seen any of that.
What?
And I loved Breaking Bad is my favorite TV show of all time, and I know I'm gonna love Better Call Saul.
I was waiting for you to say that one. Yeah.
But I haven't seen a single episode.
I've never seen that. You need to watch The Orville.
Well, at least season 1.
I know I have to watch both of those.
Then you have to watch The Boys.
I watched season 1. It was okay. Maybe season 2 too, but
No, you haven't, because you would be hooked if you did.
is it on season 3 right now?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if I finished season 2.
See, I watched season 1 of The Boys. Never watched season 2. So
What about Cobra Kai? Have you guys seen Cobra
never
Kai?
seen an episode.
I watched the first season. It was all right.
Yeah. Okay.
No, didn't get hooked on it yet.
All right.
So there you go. That's what we are currently watching. At least I'll be watching it until Tuesday, when I expect I'll be done Billions. 6 seasons by Tuesday.
He's got it all
Today's
mapped
a
out.
Sunday, by the way. That's how many shows I'm watching at night.
I wish I had that kind of free time.
I'm literally hooked.